here. Let me bring to your notice Section 214 of the Constitution. That's the clause that establishes the police force in Nigeria. That's Section 214 of the Constitution. There shall be a police force for Nigeria, which shall be known as the Nigerian Police Force, and subject to the provisions of this section, no other police force shall be established for the federation or any part thereof. Simple English, no addition, no subtraction. It's telling you expressly that there shall be one police force in the whole of the federation, no other parts. Expressly stated, nothing to add to it. One police force. So, if somebody comes, say he's wearing Manchester uniform jersey or whatever thing that whatever name they want to call themselves, whether Amotekun or whatever, just because you are wearing a Manchester uniform and police jersey right now, you now think you can jump up in front of my car and tell me, hey, stop, you want to search. Under whose authority? Where do you come from? You are not recognized under the Constitution. There shall be one police force. So, how do you now get to enforce? Because the minute you jump in front of my car and you raise up your hand and say, hey, stop, for whatever reason, you have performed the job of a police. You are doing something illegal. You are just a regular citizen standing in front of me. I can decide to obey, I can decide not to. And then why should I obey you? Because you are wearing a Manchester uniform jersey. Makes no sense whatsoever. So, Amotekun, there is no legal basis. Section 214 of the Constitution tells you, shall be one police force. If you go further, you are talking about this region or no region thing. Go to Section 4.2 of the Constitution. What does 4.2 of the Constitution tells you? It tells you specifically, let me read it out to you. I'm finding time to pull it out. Section 4, subsection 2 of the Constitution. The National Assembly shall have power to make laws for the peace, order, and good government of the Federation or any part thereof, which, with respect to any matter included in the exclusive legislative list set out in Part 1 of the second schedule to this Constitution, expressly stated, who can make laws for the region. You can make laws for the region, but this kind of, say, policing falls under the exclusive legislative list. Federal government is the only person that is empowered to make laws regarding to the police. Exclusive legislative list is listed there, and it is listed in second schedule part 1. What is in the second schedule part 1? Let me go there so that you can. Second schedule part 1, directly, it tells you legislative powers, and it gives you a list of items, what the federal government can make laws for. It talks about copyright, it talks about banking bills, it talks about coinage, it talks about currency, custom and excise. Number 17 is defense. The defense of a region, defense of any part thereof. Region, the regional defense. It is right there. It is only the federal government that can say they shall now be hereby produced. That's it. That's the establishment court for Amotekun. Until the federal government in the House of Assembly say there shall not be any Amotekun or Amotekun or Amoteku, whatever thing you want to call it. Shall not happen. If you are saying defense is not what they call it, it is not internal defense and what have you, you want to tell me it is policing, go down to number 45, item 45 of the second schedule, to our second schedule, part 1 of our Constitution, right there. Police and other government security services established by law. That's it. Item 45 on the legislative list, exclusive legislative list. So, where are you getting your regional? Well, Hezbollah is illegal. Every other thing that resembles it, if it quacks like a dog, barks like a dog, it is a dog. Anything that resembles all that, all of them, they are illegal. Hezbollah is legal, any other name that you want to call it, Hezbollah, what have you. They are all illegal. Amotekun, together with them, illegal. That's just been my 2 cents. Peace out.